Now we're sitting here today with none other than Ugly Ryan and his band, the Uglies. Ugly Ryan, tell me all about everything about you.
I'm Ugly Ryan.
Yeah.
When I started to feel better about my ugly life, when I started my ugly band, and well, we have a lot of ugly fans.
Yeah, I would agree. I've seen them, most of them at the shows, and a lot of ugly people. So, do you like that kind of? Yeah, okay.
Ugly.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just watch the video that you guys made from the other day?
Baby stroller down the avenue. Don't lift that blanket. Baby stroller on down the avenue. Don't you lift that blanket. Ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. I'm ugly. Here comes the boy that should hide his face. Not even a brown paper bag would help. Here comes the man with the ugliest face. It's ugly. What I say is ugly? Yeah, ugly. So ugly. So ugly. So ugly. Ugly.
It was after the nuclear holocaust that I discovered these headphones, and inside I heard the ugliest music and show I've ever heard.
Ugly Ryan, so ugly, it'll make you sick at the dinner table when you're eating steak. Ugly Ryan, so fucking ugly, it'll make you sick. Ugly Ryan, so ugly, no one wants him around. Even people turn around when he's in town. Ugly Ryan's ugly, he's so fucking ugly. He's ugly, he's ugly, he's worse than an elephant Ugly Ryan's so ugly, it'll make you wanna puke when he's sitting at the table and you're eating pickup soup. He's so ugly that his parents didn't want him, so he lived with his grandma and she kept him in the basement. Ugly Ryan's so ugly, he's actually cute. But no one wants to be with him, no one would do that. Ugly Ryan's so ugly, and he lives with his grandma down in the basement where she spilled macaroni and cheese on him and burned his nipple off. Ugly Ryan's so ugly, it'll make you wanna puke. You don't even call him a human, you call him a kid. It's Ugly Ryan, I feel sorry for him. Ugly Ryan, you're so ugly. Damn, that fucking ugly. Jesus Christ. Damn.
We've all heard the story before. It's Ugly Ryan, but this one is little interesting. Hi, I'm Ugly Ryan. I went to the doctors and I asked the doctor, why am I so ugly? The doctor preferred me to another doctor. Preferred me to a psychological doctor. I went to the doctor and the doctor came up with the answer saying I'm just too ugly. So then I lost my doctor, and when I was watching Dr. Phil, on that show I learned is I can be ugly and good looking on the inside. Hi, I'm Ugly Ryan.
When baby Ryan was born, he had weak Irish skin. And we know this because he had potato spurs growing out of his ears. And they had to lance him off because it was just quite unsightly, don't you know? He was a quite ugly child. All through childhood, he couldn't read or write. He was so afraid to look at the books to try to read because of his ugliness. The books would actually laugh back at him. It was quite odd. But we finally figured it out. It was this weak Irish skin. We don't know what to make of it, mate. But he still turned out ugly because he had zits all over his back and a fur coat on his back when he was born. It was quite the hard labor for his mum. He probably scratched her innards every week he was left inside the womb. This baby was ugly, and he was quite weak.
Hi, I'm Ugly Hilda. Do you want to be friends?
One day in my preteens, I was kidnapped for ugly ransom. They got a hold of my grandmother, and, well, she didn't have any money, but she did have a rich brother. She wouldn't even call her rich brother for the ransom money. But my captors got so tired of looking how ugly I was, so they let me go. Hi, I'm Ugly Ryan.
I'm gonna need the money in a bag in an undisclosed location if you ever want to see this ugly son of a bitch again. Ugly Ryan's ransom, $10,000. That's the maximum I could get. I need a place to enlarge bills and a phone booth on the corner of First and Second. Don't try any fast moves. I want a helicopter and a fast car.
Now his name is Ryan, and he be ugly. His name is Ryan, and he be a-crying. His name is Ryan, he was born this way. His name is Ryan, he wasn't made of hay. His name is Ryan, and he be a-crying. He's so ugly, got zits on his face. His name is Ryan, he's big disgrace. His name is Ryan, and he be a-crying.
I'm not going to say that my ugliness didn't help me sometimes, because sometimes it did. Like, for instance, I was on the cheerleading team. I couldn't believe it. My grandmother did not believe that I made the cheerleading team. She went and saw the game, and, well, our team was winning, and they would never let me cheer. So then, the next game, Grandma shows up, and she wanted to see me cheer. So our team was losing, so that's when they sent me out alone to cheer. The other team kept fumbling the ball because I was just too ugly. Grandma was proud, and she would yell,
That's my boy, Ugly Ryan.
How you doing? This is Cowboy Bastard, and well, I'm ashamed to say that Ugly Ryan is my nephew, and his grandmother's my sister. Now, Ugly Ryan is a good guy, but he's just so fucking ugly. We would make a special children's table at Thanksgiving and put it outside, out back of the dog house, and make Ugly Ryan eat out there. There was never any dog in the dog house. except for Ugly Ryan.
I've been so ugly for so long that now you can hear it all around the world. People saying, even in 52 different languages, when they would see something ugly, they would say, "Look, an ugly Ryan." In Mexico, "El Guito, el ugly Ryan." In French, "Oh oui oui, ugly Ryan." In Germany, uns ugly Ryan, and so on. But even though my Ugly Ryan fame is taking me all around the world, I wish I wasn't ugly.